don't subscribe to OnlyFans. Some of you might be subscribers, you don't know.
Not personally, you know what I'm saying? But hey, welcome back to the Parrot Side podcast. Myself, Skills. We got man like Rose.
Yeah, man like Rose, baby.
By this guy in this entire life. Kamal.
You know what to do.
We've got special guests in the building. I knew what you said for.
Oh, hi. Hello.
Hey,
Hello,
thanks for
hello.
coming on. Appreciate
I don't really know what more to say. Hi. Nice to meet you guys.
No, you ain't gotta say much.
Okay.
Yeah, thanks for coming.
Thank you for having me.
Hey, y'all know what the fuck it is, boy. All three of us same primary school. Shout out the gangsters. If you know, then you know. Shout out Greenwood. Shout out the boys. Hey, we here to hang out like we was hanging out back then. Come hang out with your boys, okay? So obviously we have our agenda of the day. And first agenda. Sounds kind of mad still. So, does our generation perceive love as just sex or money? I knew your guess. What are you saying? Start us off, please.
Oh, fuck. Okay. Well, as someone who doesn't really fit into like the Gen Z or millennial, I will say that I perceive love as more, I don't know, love. Okay, money. I think money. Money, like Davido said, with money, love is sweeter. So yeah.
Is that what he said? Are you paraphrasing?
I'm not. Yeah, I'm paraphrasing. I'm not going to start spinning Davido lines. I'm always kid fan. We don't do that here.
Oh, okay. We're doing this now.
Nah.
Carry on.
Yeah, I think money, but then also for like it's sex for men and then money for women. And I know most men see love as sex, but I don't think most women see love as money because women will date broke niggas,
Oh,
not care because they love them.
okay, wait.
That's the
Actually, let's
Here
get a
we
bit of
go.
background. Are you religious in any way?
Oh yeah, I'm a Christian.
Okay. So when you say love as money or love as sex, right? I feel
Mhm.
like it's hard when you try to generalize a whole generation because obviously there's always going to be the people that believe in love in the traditional sense. But I mean, if we're taking a majority outlook, like if we take the majority of people, I still feel like that word love still means more than sex or money, even in both cases. But I do think there's people that marry for money. I don't think people marry for sex necessarily, but I do know people marry for money. But I also don't think people that marry for money necessarily love who they're marrying. I think it's just a convenience thing. I could be wrong, obviously, but I feel like that's my overview on the whole thing.
So is there love without money then, Anu? In your
There's
case?
love without money, but I think what Kamal said about like people not marrying for sex, I think that's absolute cap. You see men that will marry a woman just because she's a virgin, just because they want to sleep with her.
Oh.
Yeah, but is that the only reason they're marrying her? Or is that just
Well,
like a
no,
contributing
I've
factor?
seen situations where that's the only reason he married it. See, men don't necessarily marry for love. Men
Nah.
settle a lot and they marry for like attraction or fire pussy
Yeah.
or I don't know. But I think
I
there's
think
love.
men date for those reasons. I would agree with you, like they date for those reasons, or they'd have like side chicks for those reasons. I don't think they marry necessarily for those reasons.
Okay, no problems. Agree to disagree, I guess. I don't think men only marry because of sex, but I think it's a very big factor in why they get married in the first place.
I think a lot of men in
I mean,
marriages,
I think sex
they
is a very big
prioritize
factor in
peace.
why everyone gets married.
What about the virgins?
I mean, like,
What about
yeah,
them?
like
What about
people
them?
want to get laid now. Yeah.
I mean, virgins have never had sex, so like, why would they get married specifically for sex? They don't know what it
Wait,
feels like.
I
the
mean, I
girls
don't
or
think
the
it's
guys?
like the specific reason, but it's one of the reasons. I don't
Like
think
to
that's
have
like the
sex.
primary reason. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I do see that
I
actually,
mean,
but I think
virgins
that's
get
more
horny too now.
men. That's more men, though. I think that's more men, like because the girl is a virgin and you want to just have that I don't know, notch in your bedpost to be able to say like you slept with her, even if you have to go all the way to marrying.
To them, it's
No, I
like a
don't.
game of, you know.
Yeah, like it's like a game. It's a thing for them, and I've seen it happen where like they don't mind going all the way just to be able to say they smashed that babe. Like they don't mind.
So they don't mind getting all the way to marriage just for
Yeah,
gifts.
yeah.
Who are
I
these
mean,
men?
people
You,
do it.
Yeah,
It's just like
not
people
seen
who
this
get married
personally
for
yet.
money. Like people do it. They don't mind.
okay, how do you know it was just for that though? So after they've gotten the sex, do they leave the marriage or what?
I don't think they know. In the one experience I've seen, he didn't leave. He just started cheating because
He
he was just
started
like, oh yeah,
cheating.
Yeah, I
yeah.
guess that's what it eventually leads to.
But how do we know that's related to her being a virgin? Maybe she just didn't know how to cook or something. Like could have been anything.
Maybe, but I think it was because I think it was because she was a virgin. Because he was really into her when he was dating her, like really into her, like all over her. And then all of a sudden you get married,
Oh,
you have sex, like, and then they didn't have sex after that. Actually,
They
they
did not have
stopped
sex
having,
after that.
like, he didn't sleep with her after that.
Damn. That personal clarity is insane, you know.
Do you
I'm guessing
get
this is
like?
like someone you know, right? Because the way you're narrating the story, it sounds like someone you know.
I can't say. I can't say. Like I don't know. It's just a story
So
I
we're gonna
know.
go with the yes. So hey man, I mean that personal clarity you crazy, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't know. To go all the way to marriage, though, that's kind of mad. That's kind of mad.
I mean,
I mean,
I do think
to be fair, like
there's something
it's
to
not
it.
really a surprising thing
Yeah, I
because
agree
I
with
mean
that. There's something
we've
to it.
seen guys like going through all the lengths, you know, to get a particular bib. I know niggas are ready to do any and everything just to say they smashed.
I think there's just a law in the whole virginity thing, like finding a woman that's a virgin that I don't know is attractive to a lot of men. I still don't know how many of them would just marry based off of that, but I have seen even if you watch all these Nollywood movies and stuff, you see oh this woman is a virgin and it's this like
Yeah,
prize on top of everything that they always use.
yeah.
So I'm not
There's
too
this high
surprised if
regard
that was
they
the case.
ascribe. Yeah,
But is it
I
is
don't
it
think
yeah.
wrong
I mean,
though?
brother,
it's fucked up. Don't say is it wrong. It's absolutely
Okay,
fucked up. I
so
don't think
is wrong for men to
which
value
parts?
purity?
Which parts?
all
Yeah, that's
parts
why I'm
of
asking
you
which parts.
thinking that your virginity, like someone else's virginity, is like a prize for you.
I don't know
For
if price is the
you,
right word.
yeah. I think men look at it as a prize, and also women are also trained or brought up to look at it as a prize for men as well. Like you're saving yourself for your husband. Like that's your gift to your husband. It's a
Yeah.
whole fucked up concept. So I think men look
What
at
if the
it
guy
as
is a virgin too?
honestly, if he's a virgin, I feel like men that are virgins see themselves as losers most times.
Nope, don't think so.
Most times, I feel like, or maybe just the world generally or society views them as losers. And a
Yeah, I
man
agree
being a
with that.
virgin
Yeah.
isn't something that's
Yeah.
celebrated or something that's deemed like he. I'm pretty sure a man that's a virgin wouldn't even tell his wife that he's a virgin.
Whoa. Okay.
I
Okay,
mean,
but okay, let's pivot a bit. So, because you mentioned before about the whole price thing, right? And
Yeah.
also a man wants or seeing a woman's virginity as a prize. So I'm saying if a man is a virgin, is it wrong for him to desire a wife that's also a virgin?
Oh no, it's not. It's not wrong. But it's just like what are the reasons that you're desiring her to be a virgin? Is it because you want someone that also doesn't have enough experience as you? Or do you also see it as, oh, it's your like it's a price for you to take her virginity from her and a price for her to take yours from you? Because then that's just fucked up both ways.
but
Which one is wrong? Both of them are
how
just
though?
the second one.
Both of them are wrong.
But why though?
Oh, okay. I definitely don't agree with this.
Okay, let me
So
ask you guys a
if
question. Do you guys want to marry
yeah,
virgins?
Um, I don't mind.
You don't
right?
mind.
Mm-mm.
That's a very
But are you
PC answer.
actively searching? Like, if you're looking for a wife, are you like, oh, you have to be a virgin?
I would prefer if she was, but I mean, she doesn't have to be.
Why would
Well,
you prefer if she was?
I don't know. I would just prefer. It's a personal preference. You know what I'm
I
saying?
Why?
think
Why?
I think for some guys it's not really a virginity thing. It's more of like a body count thing.
I
If you
Oh,
think
understand what I mean.
Well, it could be that, yeah,
No, I
because
think even
it's
the
also
virginity
related
thing
to
is a
like her
thing.
character as well. So, say for example, if you're a girl and you're looking for a guy, you would want certain, or you would prefer certain things, right? But we ain't gonna come and say that's wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just what it is, right?
No, I don't think. No, I agree that people should have their preferences. Like I'm all for that. Like you can like fat women, skinny women, anything you want. I'm not against that. But I
Uh-huh.
think when it's virginity and body counts, like I think it's a thing of pride and ego, where as men you just feel like you should be the only person that has ever been with this woman.
Okay.
It
I
makes
mean,
you feel more
that's
important.
one way. Yeah, but I want to like
Because if
focus
you're
on one
saying
thing you
body
said.
count, if you're saying body count now,
Uh-huh.
what's the difference between a girl that has like a 2-person body count and someone that has like 50? What's the difference?
50.
It's,
Yo,
What's the
it's
difference?
these
I
men
want
different.
to know
are
actually. What's the difference?
streets, fam. What?
I
What
mean,
what
I
is the
think so.
difference?
What's the
Yeah,
difference?
so
If they blindfolded
48.
you, no, if they blindfolded you and they made you fuck a girl with a 2-person body count and a girl with a 50-person body count, would you be able to tell the difference?
No, I mean the sex is not going to be. I mean the sex might be the same, but like relationship wise, though, like I mean, their character
Yeah, the
is
knowledge.
likely to be different. Like it's just
That's
likely to be
cap.
different.
How many girls have you slept with? Is your character different?
My character different.
Yeah.
I don't know. Actually, I have to ask other people. Like I don't think I think I'm just the same person since when I was
So why
youth.
do you
And
think women would change just because they engage in
I
premarital
don't
sex?
think they would change. I think their character when it comes to like a relationship. Because think about it from my perspective is like, okay, she's been with 50 man. 50 man. Not one was like, let me keep the thing. I'm thinking raw. Okay. Like what's going on there? That's what I'm thinking. I'm not saying
Why
there's
are you
anything wrong with her.
assuming? But why are you assuming
I'm
that
not
she
assuming.
wasn't the
I'm
one?
only
Why are you
human. I'm
assuming
only
that they
human.
broke up with her? Why are you assuming that they broke up with her?
She
Why
broke
don't
up
you
with
think she ended
50
things with them?
man.
Because she knows what she wants and she's not
yeah,
going
I
to settle
mean,
for less.
no.
So she knows what
I
she
mean, it is
wants, but she
50.
let
And that's it's
50
not a
man
relationship.
smash.
So let's be real.
Wait, come on,
No.
so
It's up to 50.
The
They're not
50
all
is a lot
relationships,
still.
obviously.
that's 50
I feel
man.
like men, there's such a
Nah.
big double standard because men sleep with like 100 girls, 100 body count up and above. And yet when it comes to women, you
Okay,
just,
let me
because you
ask you
feel like,
something though. No, but hold
what?
on. Okay, when you're looking for a guy, I assume you've been in relationships, right? I'm assuming. In the guys that you date and you vet, how important is body count as
I
far as
don't
like,
care.
okay, but it's
The
not the
higher,
same.
the better, because then I feel like you know what you're doing.
Okay, okay. So you said you don't care. Cool. How important is looks as opposed to other things like money?
Looks is like, I'll give it like I think 75%. You just have
So
to be
it's
fairly good looking. For me, it's mostly
fairly good
personality.
looking.
Yeah,
Okay, but that's
like
what I'm
if
saying.
my friends see
Guys
you,
are
they shouldn't say like, "Ooh, jump scare." Like, no.
jump scare,
Oh, you
raw.
guys don't
But
gossip.
you're not dating that person because of your friends now.
Yeah, but like at the same time, okay, no, but think about it. If you are dating a girl and you take her to your friends and everybody's just like, "Lol," how would you feel?
Lol.
But should
Yeah.
that matter really? The most
What do you
important thing is
mean?
that we
I'm
care
waking
about
up
each
to
Honestly,
other
yeah,
now.
like if
flirting in
my
the
guy brings a babe
morning.
that is not paying, like I don't care if he likes her, he likes her. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
Man,
I
you
mean,
have to
wouldn't
be
you
good
rather be
looking
with someone
for.
that you like and that makes you happy than someone that
That's
you're
fine.
looking
That's
for your
okay. But he
friends'
has to be
approval?
fairly good looking. Like people have to see that he's a bit good looking. Like, no, it
okay,
doesn't have
what
to be
if
a
it was
Beauty and
like
the Beast kind
really
of
good
thing.
looking, but he was broke? What are you saying? Are you cool with that?
How broke? Is there potential for
Excessively
wealth?
broke. He's struggling, blood.
Like his account is negative.
Man's on
He's
the
owing
couch.
people like money.
Man's eating Doritos all
No,
day.
no, I don't mean to be
His
classist, but like
picture are in all
you
these
won't
loan
even
sharks
have, you won't be
offices.
able to approach me
He won't be able to approach you. Okay, oh, but why not? But he looks
because
good though. He's a
no,
model.
because we no. He's a model.
Like he's model looking. Like he looks good.
No,
He's
but like if you're
fresh.
broke and your account is on like negative, how are we in the same spaces? How are you bumping into
But
me?
he's fresh as fuck though. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you saw him on streets. You know what I'm saying? So my point with that is that guys and girls value different things in relationships. You know what I'm saying? So like for a guy, like see, I don't know. For me personally, like it's not necessarily a disqualifying factor depending on the circumstance. It's just about how we are in the relationship. But
Mhm.
50 man, ah,
I
yo,
get that 50 is a lot, but I'm still saying that like it it shouldn't matter because it's more about who she is as a person.
So why should it matter that he's broke? He's a really nice guy.
Because are we going to eat
Okay.
nice? Are we going to eat nice when we're
Oh.
married?
Oh. Now it's not the same
You're
thing,
still going
is
to be
it?
able to fuck her and enjoy
What do you
it when
mean?
you guys are
Wait,
married.
what do you mean? Are we going to eat nice? You don't have money?
No. No,
Oh,
let's not
no,
even
no,
get
no,
into
no,
this. Let's not
no,
get into this.
no.
Marriage is a partnership. If it's a partnership, I shouldn't be the only one adding my money.
Jacob,
It's a partnership.
it's a partnership. Okay. All right.
Thank
Well,
you.
I rest my case though. Guys and girls value different things. You know what I'm saying? So
Okay. All right. Now let me get back to something she said before. So if you're an inexperienced guy, right, and you want someone that's similar to you, what's wrong with that necessarily?
I don't think there's anything wrong with it. It just depends on why you want that person.
Yeah,
Do
but
you
you said
want
like
that
if I
person
want,
because you think that because that person doesn't have any experience, if you're bad, that person won't know?
It might not. It might not
yes
necessarily
and
be
no. It might
that.
not necessarily,
I think
yeah, but like you can learn together, something like that.
yeah,
That's-
exactly.
So how do you learn? Like all of you gather in bed and watch porn?
Yeah, learn through experience, isn't it? Like that's how everyone learns.
Okay. I mean, yeah, I guess so. I don't think it's wrong for
Or
two virgins to marry each other. I just think my thing is, what is the reason? Like, what's the reason behind it for you specifically wanting a virgin? Men or women? Like, what's the reason behind it? Most of the time, it's
but
always
women don't
because
want
you
that
feel.
though. Anyways, like
I
they
know
don't.
some women that do want to marry virgins.
That's rare, but it's rare.
It's rare, granted, but it's there. I'm supposed to be there. Like some of them, it's plainly because they just want to have one man that's only experienced them and them alone. Like that's all they want. So he doesn't go looking
is that
elsewhere.
problematic?
Oh yes, it's problematic as hell. Because you're
Why?
limiting that person. You only want that person because that person's untouched. And I think that's a very weird way to look at someone who's lived a very long life and experienced different people and met people. You still want that person to be untouched in a very weird way. I think it's just weird.
It's
Is
weird
it?
for men and women though.
Yeah,
Because like it's come on, go on.
yeah, I don't know about this. No, I was just gonna like I don't really agree with this line of thinking because I feel like if a woman, like you said, no, the higher the better, right? But if a guy says the lower the better is somewhat problematic, I don't really understand why that's an issue.
I'm not saying so. When women say like the higher the better, it's not like everyone wants someone that's like had like 100 girls. I
Most girls
know.
want though. They want
No,
they,
personally, like for me, if it's up to 50, I don't really rate you. Like your community dick. No thanks. Like everybody's had you. So
even if it
when I'm
was
talking
whiskey.
to whiskey is a different story.
Oh, but that's my
No,
point though. You
no,
can't
but like
you
no.
can make
I'm not trying
exceptions
to
here and there
marry
because
him. I'm not trying to marry him. I'm not trying to marry him. No, like I'm not actually trying to marry him. I just want to give him his first daughter. Like I just drop the baby and be like, okay, bye. Like I had a
so
fun
you want
night.
to have sex with him. And okay, but
Yeah.
okay, but that's still my point though. It's like at the end of the day, like it really doesn't matter. Like girls, whether the guy's body count is high or low, usually like it's not going to be a deal breaker.
Because
For
it doesn't come from a perverted place. It doesn't. For men,
no,
it
but it
does.
doesn't
It's a
have to.
thing.
But you said no, but if he's broke, that's gonna be a deal breaker for you. So
But
it's
can I
just
ask
the
you a
same
question?
thing, but in
Can I
reverse.
ask you a
Because
question?
go on.
If you're dating a girl and her body counts 50, but you don't know, you have absolutely no idea. None of your guys know. Nobody knows. You're
Okay,
so in
I'm
love
in
with this
love with
girl.
her.
You're
Wonderful.
so crazy in love with her. And then you guys get married and you realize that her body counts like 50.
Okay,
Will you end the
now
relationship?
I'll answer the question. But before I answer the question, if we're being honest, in a realistic scenario, I'm not going to get married. Like I would have known that she's been with 50 man. But
Why would you know? Why would you know?
because I would know,
You
like I
can't
would
always
just
know.
know.
I don't rate men that
No,
ask
you can't know
women
it's
for
that high
permission.
though.
How will you know?
No, like
And
I
she could
can't.
lie. Are you going to open her vagina and speak to you and be like, oh, how many men have entered you?
Oh, so she's lying. So 50 is what she used to lie. Hell.
No, now like she could lie and say 3, and she's actually slept
Oh,
with 50.
Yeah.
How you be able to tell the difference?
okay, no, but I'm not even saying I'm going to ask. Like there are just ways. There are ways that you would know. You know, so
Oh,
like
because you
they're just
think.
ways.
See, I want you
No,
guys
but
to know
hold on
this.
though. But I've never answered the question.
No,
Like,
ask your
see,
question. Ask your question.
no. So what you asked was see. it's not even going to go that far anyways. So that's I don't even think that's a realistic scenario. Like if we're in a deep relationship, we're not married yet. Like, see, I'm going to start looking at her different. Like I just would. Like that's not something I can help. I'm a human being. Whereas you, if you've met a guy, you guys are in love, whatever, all of a sudden this guy has like zero ambition, like man just wants to sit on the couch all day, do fuck all. You would also start looking at him different. That's just how it is. Like guys and girls
Why are
value
you
different things.
comparing zero ambition?
No, yeah, because guys and girls value different things. Like if I'm dating a girl, if she's a billionaire, I don't give a fuck if she's a billionaire. Is she nice? Is she paying? End of story. You know what I'm saying? But that's not the same in your case. You see what I'm saying? So like it's different. It's different for guys and girls. You said if he's broke, he's not even going to be the same space as you. Well, okay, but now it's different because see, it goes back to the age-old question: can you wife a hoe? The answer is no. Look at Kanye West.
Kanye West.
He
Men,
wifed the hoe,
Got the
and now
hoe,
he's struggling.
and now
many
he's struggling.
First of all, don't do that. Don't act like, oh, because the reason Kanye West is struggling is because he married Kim Kardashian. He's in love with
I
that woman.
mean, yeah,
Let's agree to
debatable.
disagree on this, but I fully think that men like to act like these things matter, but it doesn't. It's just from a place of pride
No,
and
but
also
I know
not wanting your man them to know that, oh, your girl's been hit on the streets. Like the idea of it is that many men have entered or basically had sexual intercourse with this woman and you feel uncomfortable with it because you're just like, how can I be in the same space as multiple men?
well,
But
I
many
don't know
men
if
have
that's
probably
possible.
Wait,
kissed
Chief,
her.
is that a
Many
problem?
men have probably
Is that a
fingered her. Many
problem?
men have probably hugged her. Many men have probably held her hand. Like you don't care about
Hugging is
any
not
of
the same
that.
thing as being inside her. Like, I'm sorry, it's just not the same
But
thing.
the issue is she's interacting with multiple people. You don't care about that, but you just care about the fact that
Yeah,
you've
she's
been
not
inside
letting
her.
them smash. She can interact with
Wait,
whoever the fuck she
wait, Chief,
wants.
wait, Chief, hold up. Is it a problem if you care about that? Like, I really want to know.
I'm not saying is it a problem if you care about the body count or care about like all the other
Yeah.
things?
Is it a problem if I care that so many men have smashed this girl? Is that a problem?
I
Or
think
if
it's
my
just
friends are gonna say something?
okay, so I will say that I don't if it's not a problem if you yourself haven't smashed many girls. But if you have and you still have a problem with her, then like you have to look at yourself like that's a double standard. How are you allowed to have like smash 50 girls? Because you're smashing 50 girls. These are girls that are also going to get married to somebody else. Like those are people's wives you're smashing. And then you now meet your own and you think she's going to be untouched. Who do you think you are?
You know how you said like if you're gonna date someone, like you have to take her to your friends and he has to be fairly good looking because they might say something or whatever. But
Mhm.
like if a guy doesn't want to date a girl that smashed 50 guys because he feels like his friends will make fun of him, like why is that an issue?
What's the difference there?
Okay, I see that's very similar and I agree. But I will say, personally, if I fell in love with someone and I liked somebody and he wasn't good looking to my friends, like that's my friend's business. I can see the beauty in my man, like that's okay. I don't mind.
Mhm.
But I'm not saying like I will break up with someone I fell in love with just because my friends don't find him attractive. I'm just saying that generally, me as a person, I know what relationship aesthetic I want, and I want my man to be
Mhm.
fairly good looking, not just because of what anybody else thinks, but also because that's what I'm waking up to. I want to be
Okay.
attracted to you. I want to find you good looking as well.
Mm.
Okay, so overall, I get the vibe that body count is something you find irrelevant. Is that
Yeah,
like
it's
is that
very
fair to say? Like
yeah,
irrelevant?
it's very irrelevant. Doesn't matter.
Okay,
People have sex
could
all
you
the
date a
time.
religious person?
Like someone that's celibate.
Yeah, celibate or religious, yeah.
I could date a religious person. I can't date someone who's celibate.
Okay.
But that's
Would
huh?
you have an issue if a religious person values low body count?
So for me, I would say I won't have an issue with it if I don't know.
I mean, you might know him. He's not trying to date you, but you know him.
No, I'm saying like if I don't know that you have an issue with body counts, like you know when you're dating people and then they start asking like, "Oh, what's your body count?" From that moment, I just look at you kind of funny. Why are you asking? What's your business?
Okay, but why do you feel like it's not something that people can care about?
So
Like
you feel like
like
body count
why do
doesn't
you feel
matter,
that way?
is what you're saying.
I
Yeah,
think it
she
doesn't.
feels
I
like it
feel
doesn't
that way
matter, but I
because
want to
I
know
just
why.
think, I think that person was someone before you met them. They weren't solely created
No,
for you. They
they're
didn't
not. I
exist
don't think.
before they
Yeah, but they're
met.
not being judged solely on their body count. I
Yeah.
guess it's just a thing. It's kind of like how you would ask a
Literally, you
guy.
said you would never date a girl that has a 50 body count. Aren't you judging her
I
because of
said I would
that?
have. No, I'm making a
Wait,
decision.
chill, skills. Actually, no. Yes, you are judging her,
You're
but are you not
judging
allowed to judge
her.
someone that you want to be with in a long-term relationship? Are you not allowed to do that?
I mean, you are, but I think it just depends on what and why you're judging that person. Like, are you judging? Okay, so why? Let me ask, why would you guys not date a girl with a 50 person body count? And I need like a specific reason why, not just because she's been smashed by many guys. Why specifically does it make you uncomfortable?
Me personally, I would say religious reasons. I'm Muslim, and I'm actively Muslim, so I would say religious reasons. That's
Okay.
one. Two, the way you said community dick before, it's similar. Three, the
Community man.
having your friend.
Oh god.
Yeah, you can say the same way
Man
again
don't
when
want
you
to be
say how
around, you know.
What?
when you say how you take your man around your friends, and if it's not fairly good looking, they'll the same way
Plus,
if you take
if
your girl around your guy
facts, if we take
that's
and then we know
smashed
that
maybe even
everybody
some
has
of your guy.
smashed facts,
Yeah,
they'll be like, yo, is
it's a
that
bit
Beverly the baddest?
a bit uncomfortable. I
Yo.
But
feel
then why are
like
you guys
I feel
smashing
like
girls that you
something you
know
can avoid.
everyone else? So
But you
why
don't know
did you
that yeah
smash
though.
her? Why did?
But you
Because
don't
like
know that
I think it's sorry if you guys like okay, three of you guys now. There's one girl, yeah. Kamal smashes that girl. You skills, you know that Kamal smashed that, and she comes to meet you, and you're like toasting her, whatever. You smash
Mhm,
her. Then Rose,
mhm.
you know that Kamal and skills smash that girl, but because you don't want a relationship with her, anything, you two, you smash her. Why?
Well, she's letting us smash though.
well, I guess you don't want to be in a relationship with a girl that your guy
That's
smashed.
precisely why. Exactly.
But you're still
Exactly.
smashing her. Like, so
But
my
she
thing is
letting us though.
you don't rate the body count because like just generally as a body count. You rate it because that person is going to be your person and you're wondering how everybody else is going to feel about it. And that's the
No, it's
only
not about
reason.
how they feel. A
Because
long-term relationship is.
if you really cared that your man them had smashed her, then even if you weren't looking for a relationship, you wouldn't smash her.
Mm,
Yeah, I agree with you, Sha. I actually
but
Thank
most
agree
you.
with
guys
you
don't
on
move
that.
like that, though.
They just
Nah.
Mm,
accept that it's a
Uh,
double standard and it's raised from a very
it's really not.
perverted place. I'm not saying that like it's not something that I get. I get it. But I just think it's also fucked up. And as a generation, we should evolve from that. Because everybody has a body count. Everyone has experienced things with multiple people. You can't
Mhm.
judge and say that you're not going to be in a relationship with someone just solely because of that. It's very
Okay,
childish.
okay, okay,
Because
okay, okay.
that's not all the person is.
Yeah, I understand. But what I'm saying is, so if you've met a guy that wants to be just couch potato, do fuck all, does that grounds to leave the
Still, let's forget
relationship?
this comparison, I beg. Let's
No,
forget
it's
this
the exact
comparison.
same fucking thing. Okay, no, but hold on,
I
hold on,
don't
hold on,
think
hold
it's
on.
the
No,
same
because
comparison
we're
because you're
going
comparing
Because
someone that has
guys,
absolutely no ambition whatsoever to someone that
okay,
just has smashed 50 men, like had an emotional connection with 50 men and
I'm
had
sorry,
sex with
but
them.
for a girl to smash 50 man, you know how easy it is for girls to get sex? 50 man. So, like, why am I wrong to think that something is going on there? You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, it's just facts. But hold
Okay,
on,
so
though.
for a guy to smash 50 girls, isn't there something going on there?
No, it is not. First of all, it's not even easy for a guy to just go out and smash
It's
50
actually
girls.
very easy because
And I'm
men
not going
sleep
to
with
disagree that
anything.
there could be something going on, but it's not. Wait, what did you say? Sorry.
Men sleep with anything, so it's actually fairly easy.
So you think a guy, just an average guy, can just go out on the streets and get a girl and smash her today?
I mean, don't you guys pay for sex? Doesn't that count as
That's
a body
different
count
though.
as well?
Yeah, but that's different if you're paying
That's
for it.
different, though. And like that's, I
Also,
wouldn't
you
even
don't
say that's
count it. If you
commonplace.
paid for it, it doesn't
No,
count.
you
I don't
can't say,
think
but
it's
we're
Anyway.
talking about
commonplace.
how easy it is. We're talking about how easy it is to get. If you're paying for it, it's a bit different.
Well,
We're
okay,
talking about people that don't pay.
so you're saying that body count is not important at all. Like it's just not something anybody should like care about, like at all.
Yes, I don't think it's something people should care about.
No, but
But
I'm saying okay, because if you're dating,
okay,
like if
I won't say I don't think it's something people shouldn't care about. But I just think it's not something that people should use to define the type of relationships they have or if they're going to have a relationship with someone at all.
no,
We
I
can
don't think
care
that.
about it,
Yeah,
but
I
it's
mean,
not
but
something
there
that make you break up with your partner.
No, but if you're entering a long-term relationship, though, it's kind of so. If you've met a guy that is like a plumber, for example, you would look at him differently to like a doctor, right? Like it just is how that is, you know. So
Does
like,
he make doctor money as a plumber?
no, he makes plumber money
Plumbers are actually very successful
in
in the UK.
Nigeria.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. You know, see, so it's like the same. It's like similar. See, if I asked you now, and don't answer, please. If I ask you, what is your body count right now? You're not gonna answer because you
I
know that.
could.
No, okay. What is it?
I'm not ashamed. I wouldn't, but I could. I don't know you like that, but I could.
And that's my point. If it was really not that deep, then not just you, and I know we've just met, I get it, but like most girls, when you they don't want to answer like with the same vim that they're using to say body count doesn't matter. Deep down your soul,
No,
you know
because
it
we
does.
know how you're going to react, and that is why. If I
No,
knew
ain't
that
nobody
you're
judging
going
out
to,
here.
if
Remember
I
Skills from the
before we
knew,
start?
three-point
No,
line.
ain't nobody
no, if I
judging. Remember
knew that
before
I
we
wasn't
started
going to
recording?
get a negative or positive
No,
reaction,
that's cap. No,
if
no,
I
no.
knew, I would say it with my
You get
chest.
a.
You
I
wouldn't
don't
say.
think you
Wait,
get
remember
a
before we started
negative or
recording for
positive reaction.
jokes, you said you do OnlyFans. Nobody said nothing. You know what I'm saying? So
No,
I
but this is a
honestly don't
podcast.
think you get any
There's an
reactions.
audience. I don't want people looking at me and thinking, "Oh,
no,
that's
I'll
like."
blip it
I
out.
don't want
I'll
people
blip it out.
judging me.
No, I'll blip it out.
I
It's
don't.
just three of us. This is safe space. This
No,
is
no,
Parrot
no,
Side.
no. I don't know you. Why? I'm
And
saying
that's
the
my
on the road
point.
and
You
you go,
wasn't
"Oh,
gonna
that's
say
that
it
girl that."
anyways. You weren't gonna
No,
say it anyways.
I
Because
don't know
deep
you.
down
Ah,
in
okay,
your
wait.
soul, you know it matters. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
Okay, see, this is where I'll level with you. I feel like if you're a guy who's running through babes on a regular and your body count is however
That's also
fucking long it is, I
problematic.
don't think you should. Yeah, I don't think you should really
I don't
care
think you
what
should
the
be able
girl's
to
body count
judge.
is. Yeah, no, I don't think you should care. If you're a guy with a 50 body count, I don't think you should care if a girl has 50. That's what I feel. But I feel like
Yeah.
if you're a guy with a low body count and depending on why you have a low body count, be it religious reasons or you're only like a relationship type guy and you don't really see sex as just sex, but sex as something like love, then I can see why you would want someone that shares similar views to that.
I
So
guess
I don't see the whole body count thing as problematic in the way you do, but I do think in some instances it can be problematic depending on why you're valuing it.
I completely agree with everything you just said.
All right. That's a W for your boy.
We'll share it up. You know what I'm saying?
No, I don't believe in anything you said, Skills. Like nothing at all.
What you mean?
Nothing at all. Nothing at all.
If you tell us your
Trust me,
body
you're
count
not
right
the
now,
first.
then you would prove
Not
me
the
wrong. But you're
first.
not going to, and that's my point. And that's it.
I'm
That's
not
literally
going to
the end of it.
because I don't know you.
No, it's because you know deep down in your soul
No, it's
it
because I actually
matters.
don't know. It doesn't. Honestly, it actually doesn't. And it's because I don't know you. If I knew you, I would say it. I just don't know you.
But Anu, do you believe that there are some people that you know that you wouldn't still say it to?
No. Apart from my
So you can
parents.
tell
What do you mean by
anybody that you
Apart from my
know that
no?
you can't.
parents. Apart from my parents. There's nobody that can ask me that I won't say it to. For what? I had the sex, sir. Do you want to beat me?
Okay, is it about knowing you or is it about the negative perception that may come with it?
Because that's the impression you just give.
Because you're gonna
Like,
have some friends or people that know you but that may still have a negative perception about it.
I
Like I
don't
feel
care if
like
you
you may
have a
still be
negative
apprehensive
perception
towards
about
them.
it. Like, that's your business. That's your cross to carry. Like, it's not your vagina. It's mine.
Okay, so if you don't care if people you know have a negative perception about it, why would you care if people that you don't even know, e.g., our audience, have a
Because
negative
I
perception
don't
about
want people knowing my business. It's as
Okay.
simple as
it?
that. I don't want people knowing my
Okay,
business.
All right.
all
All
right.
right. I see that.
I like how like I say things and I silence you guys because it shows. I listened to your podcast and I was like, I'm going to show these boys Pepe. So I love this. I'm having fun.
I mean, if you make a good point, we'll agree with you.
Yeah, I
No,
mean,
you guys seem very. I
But
don't
you and
know.
Skills have been arguing for like 30 minutes, so I don't
No,
know
because
how
skills is
much
very
of what.
toxic. You have a very toxic mindset.
oh
But it's okay.
shit.
It's okay. It's okay.
Oh, it's toxic now, is it?
It's toxic. I have a
Okay.
very fucked up toxic mindset. But like that's what most men have. So like it's not new.
So
It's
it's
okay.
toxic to think that I don't want to get with your high body count?
What's your body count skills?
That's
If you say your body
mad.
count here, I'll say mine. What's your body
Go
count?
on. No. I'm not
Well,
saying that
let's go.
because I
No, no,
think
no.
it
I
matters.
prove a point.
Come on,
Show us.
Skills.
No, don't just be using words. Actions. Say your body count. No, say it.
But I think it matters though, so that's why I'm not going to say it.
Do
You
you
said it
Even
really
if you
doesn't,
think
so
said it,
it
you
you
shouldn't
wouldn't
have
matters?
believe
said
it.
it.
Because let's be
You
honest.
honestly wouldn't believe
Let's all be honest. It doesn't matter for men.
That's facts.
But,
Even if skill set
it.
is
It
Because
doesn't
probably
matter
not
women
for
don't
believe.
men. So you're a
wait,
women don't
captain.
care about
but
It
that was my
doesn't matter
point
for
though. Is it
men.
doesn't matter
You're
for
not going to
that
say
was
your
my,
body count is 105 and some girl is going to be like, oh my God, ew, I'll never sleep with him. You know that's not true.
but that was
You
my
know that
point.
guys are
That
going
was
to
literally
text
my
you. Your
point
guys
though.
are going to text you and be like, good you, like
No, I
happy for
controlled.
you.
I ended the pod anyways. So even wherever I mean, I control what's going to go out anyways. But what you're saying is my point. Is it's different for guys and girls. So that's literally my point. You know what I'm
but
saying?
skills, she wants it to be the same though. That's what she's saying.
But I'm saying it don't work like that. You know what I'm saying? It don't. That's not how life is. Guys and girls are different. You know what I'm saying? Like we can use that as a
Okay, but
cause to.
do you
I
think we
find
could
that
get there though?
I find that very fucked up to have that mentality, because when people have that mentality and accept certain double standards, then there's never going to be any change.
It's not really an acceptance of
Biologically,
double
we're
standards.
different. So
You
like,
can be
you shouldn't
exactly
accept
biologically we're
certain double
different.
standards.
Because we're different, you can use that as a point to celebrate or separate bars. You know what I'm saying? But what
Because you have a dick and I have a vagina, I should celebrate that your dick has entered multiple
no, we
vaginas.
can
But you can't celebrate
celebrate
that my
our
vagina has entered.
differences instead of trying to do we're the exact same. And like it don't work like that. You know, that's
Nobody's saying
fair.
we're the exact same. We're just saying that we should be treated equally. Just like it doesn't matter for your body count, it shouldn't matter for mine.
There's double standards in everything though, isn't there? Like there's a lot of
There
double
is,
standards
but there's
across.
some things that there shouldn't be, because then it's unfair to women or unfair to the gender that the double standard is against.
So you mean unfair to men as well?
Yeah,
So
there's some double standards that are unfair to men. Absolutely.
Okay.
So for you
I'm
want to
all
like
for
eliminate
equity.
all
I'm
double
all
standards.
for it. Sorry?
I said you want to like eliminate all double standards. You just want
Not
everything to be
all.
the same.
I feel like it just depends on how it benefits society and how it benefits both parties.
So is
Okay,
do
so
women being promiscuous, is that beneficial to society?
No, it's not, but who cares? Men being promiscuous, is it beneficial to society? Is it beneficial to society?
No, what's going on here, fam?
So think
What's
about.
actually
I
going on
personally
here?
think if you think about it from both genders or both like sexes, like if you could think about it from both sexes, if one person is benefiting the most, or if it doesn't matter for the one gender, then why should it matter for the other?
No, I understand where you're coming from, but I'm saying it don't work like that though. You know what I'm saying?
Why? That's what I'm saying. If
Because
you
that's
have
just
that
how life
mentality for
is.
everything, see, and then that's fucked up, because the truth is, a lot of times in history, a lot of things that have changed over the years, people used to say that's just how life is, but someone decided to change it. You can't be obsessed about how life is and everybody saying life is unfair and
No,
just
but now you're
accepting
trying to
it the way
change
it
people's
is.
mentality, though. That's tough. Like that's
Just
just
because
tough.
it's tough doesn't mean it can be done.
I feel like it's changing. I know, like, do you think it's changing like as the years go on?
I think slowly it's changing because of our generation. But I think that people like skills. They're just hell bent on feeling like men are so important and the macho man and they can fuck any girl they want. But their
I
woman
don't
must
think
be
that.
pure and holy.
I didn't say that. I didn't
But
say
you
that at
have that
all.
mentality. It's
But that's not what I
giving
said,
that.
though.
You don't have to say it. You implied it.
That's not what I said, dude. I don't have that mentality at all. But you know what? I, cool.
You know, this conversation just proved
Well,
our generation really only looks at love as sex and money because that's all we spoke about for 30 minutes.
No. I'm a lover girl. Like, I was waiting for us to get to that because I love love. Like, I think love is so cute. I don't think like sex is important in a relationship, but it's not like the main thing for love. Money, on the other hand, I think it's important to have a relationship just to kind of build the relationship up. But if there's no love at the same time, like, then it's just money and it's just sex. Like, there's no emotion, there's no friendship, there's none of that. Then it just doesn't work and it won't last long term.
When you say relationships, do you mean marriage or just like relationships?
General relationships and marriage. I don't think love is the only thing that keeps a marriage going, but I think it's what starts it.
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay. Yeah.
I want you
Yeah.
guys to
Agree
start
with that.
snapping when I say things that are just like, yeah, I'm right. Because, like, you're not appreciating
I mean,
Ain't
Nah.
nobody finna do that.
enough.
Ain't
I mean, I
nobody
could,
finna do
if I
that.
really wanted to, I could rebut to that point because there's arranged marriages and stuff, but like, there's no need to do that, you know. Like, just give you the W and
Arranged?
keep
No, no,
moving.
no, no, no. Let's get into that. Like, you're Muslim, right? Like, that's a
Uh-huh.
thing. It's Islamic culture, like arranged marriages. And I completely get that. But I think in certain arranged marriages, it's more about tolerance and maybe a bit of friendship, but some grow to love.
Yeah.
And there are different types
Can I
of
just start
love.
with love?
You can love the person as a partner, I know that you don't have any choice, and you love that person and you find their quirks and everything so endearing. But I think for the relationship to last as long as it does and like happily, the point is happily,
Mhm,
because there are arranged marriages that last as long and they're not happy. For it
mhm,
to last as long as it does and for it to be happy, love has to grow in that household.
mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah. I mean, for the most part, I guess might not be love, but ideally, yes. But in some cases, you really just learn to live with someone and then you just accept them for who they are and they accept you for who you are. And you find a way to make it work between yourselves. I feel like a lot of arranged marriages, depending on how low down the class toll you go, it's a thing. It's the power dynamics are so skewed that the man literally just dictates what happens and then the woman just goes with it. So it's never really a case of, you know, a partnership the way you would know and hope love would be. It's more of a hierarchy type thing where the guy just says do this, do that. The woman says yes, yes, yes,
But there are a lot
and
of
they live
marriages like
like
that,
that for
even
20 years.
arranged. There are a lot of
Yeah,
marriages
yeah, it's very unfortunate.
yeah. Would you ever like get like an arranged marriage? Would you ever do that?
Oh no, I ain't doing that. I mean, no one would even try to get me to do that. It's not as common. Um, like if you're in a higher social class, it's really not that common. I think it happens more in lower social classes. But actually, the Emir of Kano, his son, he married two girls on the same day, and I'm pretty sure that was like an arranged marriage.
Okay, okay.
So maybe
Can you
yeah,
see
maybe I
that you're
can't say that
toxic?
necessarily.
Can you see how fucked up that is that you said okay, okay?
What?
Can you see?
What? Why?
Because if it was a woman that married two men, you'd be furious, you'd be upset. You'd be like,
Why?
what? Can you
Skills
see
is a
the type of
feminist. I don't
person
know what you're
you
talking
are?
about. Skills
I
is a
think when you're
feminist.
recording this podcast, you should like put a mirror just right beside your laptop and look at yourself when you say these things.
You know, I'm a feminist, by the way. Like, come on, just said. So, like, I
Oh,
don't even.
cap. Heavy
Okay,
cap. You just say that to get the girls, don't you? You don't even know what feminism is.
I do.
You just say it because you've seen on Twitter that that's what the girls are into now. A man that's a
Don't
feminist.
matter what they
But
into. I'm a
do
feminist.
you know what true feminism is? Can I ask you a question?
All right,
Do you
go.
open doors for women?
That's feminism.
No, I'm asking, do you open doors for women?
I mean, if like I'm there and like, oh, somebody else is coming in behind me, yeah, sure.
Someone
But
else
like
or just a woman?
anyone, fam, anyone. Like, I'm not gonna not
Uh,
open the door because it's a guy. That's true feminism, by the way. Yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah.
I'm happy because no, I'm not even shocked because Ross told me that you're a terrible individual. So like you're just showing who
I
you
didn't
are.
say
Oh
you're
my
a
God.
terrible individual.
He implied it though. He said it. He implied
Yo,
it.
she trying to fuck up the whole Parasite, bro.
You implied it.
Actually, I'm very curious. Have you dated a guy like Skills before?
No, I just know the game and I know how men work.
You know the game.
Yeah, I
Know
know
the
the game.
game.
Ain't no games over here.
No,
Ain't
I'm
no
still a
games.
learner, but I know the game for like low class like you. I know the game.
Me, I'm still a learner. I'm a baby in this game. I'm still drinking
Yeah,
milk.
that's why I know the game for like people like you.
Okay, then.
You're not really advanced, so I still know the game for people like
Oh,
that.
okay, but you're chatting like as if I'm giving you trouble. So if I'm not giving
Oh
you
no,
trouble,
you're not
let's.
giving me trouble. I just know
Okay,
the kind
okay.
of person you are. You're very frustrating. I don't do like what's the point? You're never going to change.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Oh my God.
I mean, I'm a feminist regardless, but
Stop saying that outside, but
it's
okay.
facts. I be saying it. I believe in equal rights for men and women.
And I'm sure that's what helps you increase your body count, but you don't want your wife's body count to be
Okay,
high.
here we
I
go.
beg.
Yo, the assumptions here, yo.
Ew.
Yo.
Anyway,
Ew.
I think
Alright.
I like I was saying, come on. I think I could do like an arranged marriage kind of thing. I think it would be fun.
You ready?
I think
I
it would
did
be
not
fun.
expect that at all.
I would have to pick. Like,
Why
I would have to see him, but like, I think it would be fun.
You have to what?
why
Pick
would you
what?
think
I
that?
would have to see what the person looks like to see if we're compatible a bit. Like, have a conversation
Looks
one on
wise.
one, like looks, and then have a conversation like one on one. I didn't just want to just meet you on the
Mhm.
wedding day now.
So
Like, oh,
conversation to check if what, like if smart or something.
yeah, like if we can gel, like if we click, then I can marry you. I don't mind.
Okay, boy, if everything has clicked and then money wise is not levels.
What is your problem with money? Are
Okay,
you
well,
broke? You one of those guys that you want the woman to love you for you because you know that you don't have ambition. Is
oh,
that
we shooting
it?
shots now. Oh, so
Just
okay.
asking.
Wonderful. If she loved me for me, that would be great. You know, so like that would be great.
Women can love you for you. I don't know the idea because you know women date broke men, right? Like plenty.
Do you date broke men?
I've dated some broke men.
Multiple.
Not multiple, but dated some.
So why don't
I
you
don't
want
Mm,
really
them?
we're not
care. I
talking
don't
secondary
care.
school or
No offense.
you
Like, no, I
know.
don't. No, I'm not secondary school. I don't care much for money,
Okay.
but just because I don't care much for it doesn't mean that I won't like my partner to have it.
Okay. Okay.
Would you want to contribute like half and half financially?
Yeah, for like house things, but like if you're spoiling me, it should be your own money now. I don't get.
Yeah, spoiling gifts is gifts, but you buy gifts for him too now.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, so that's besides the point, isn't it? But like bills and all that, you would split it.
Yeah, I would like my husband to be like. I don't want to be richer than the person I marry. I would like for him
Why?
to be on
Why
a
does it matter?
100%. Or because I have a, I'm just a terrible person. So like if we get into an argument, I can be like, you with your little 5K check, get the fuck out of here. Like no, I
So
don't want
if
to
I
be.
get into an argument with a girl with 50 body counts, can I call her a hoe?
You know,
Huh?
you know.
Oh wait, but I thought we
No,
were
it's
getting
not
Yo,
even.
real.
It's
this
not even a
this
thing
is
of you're stressing
amazing.
me. It's just the thing of I'm really fighting so hard not to like slap you through the call.
I thought we was trying to
You
be
get
evil.
like I'm
I thought
fighting
we was
so
trying to
hard,
be
like
evil, bro.
fighting physically. Like
Why
I'm
you
going to
wilding?
find your Instagram and I'm going to give you a piece of my mind after this. Like you're such a bad
Oh,
person. But
is
I
it?
rate it though. I absolutely like I rate bad people. Like I love it. Be you all the way. You don't have to pretend. Like, I rate it. It's better.
I'm just
Uh,
asking
In
the
a different
question.
world,
There
these
ain't
two
nothing
could be in
wrong
a
with it.
relationship quite
But
easily,
that's
man.
why I would not put myself in that situation. That's why I would not want to marry someone that I'm richer than
Wait,
because
Amma, what'd
I
you say?
just know the kind.
Hey,
Amma,
don't
what'd you
worry
say?
about me, man. Do your thing.
What'd you
said
say
in the
just now?
multiverse, you guys will be in love.
Oh, in the
Oh,
I believe I'm actually like an enemies to lovers girl, but not people like you. There's no redemption for people like
nah,
you.
I'm too toxic, innit?
It's not even toxicity. Like it's just I don't know. There's something just off about you. Your vibe from just even the screen. There's just something that
The
can't be
screen
redeemed.
from the
Even just
name on
like
Teams. That's
yeah, like
mad.
even there's just something off. Just something really wrong. But anyway,
Skills with a Z?
yeah,
Yo,
like skills
she
with
was
a
on smoke at the
Z.
start, you know. Alright, alright. That's
But
okay.
yeah.
It's G. It's fine.
I'm so
Okay.
sorry. I feel like Rose, you've not been really like putting into the conversation, and I don't know why.
Rose, they're
you
calling you out, bro.
sometimes I just like to observe. When skills is going off and our guest is going off, just sit back and enjoy. Yeah, with the whole body count. To be honest, like to certain people it matters. To a lot of people it matters. Not to certain people. To a lot of people it matters because you know, aside from like the whole knowing that your person has been around with someone, this is something I've said like a couple of other times. I mean, especially for people that are religious, there's always the thing of spiritual problems of having multiple partners and all. And you might think,
Isn't that
this
what's that
person
shit
might be
called?
ridiculous. Yeah.
I
Magu.
don't
Is it
think you're
love ties or
ridiculous at
something like
all.
that?
No, I
Yeah,
don't.
yeah, yeah. Where you see people, they have sex and then they get joined together and they cannot
Do you believe
separate.
that, Rose? Like personally, do you believe that?
To be honest, I don't know, man, but like, guy, I don't want to find out. So, um, yeah, there's that, and there's also the thing of STDs as well. I mean, your partner can have multiple bodies, and then they come out with things like syphilis, gonorrhea, HIV, and all of that kind of stuff. And especially for the man them that like to go in raw, you don't know what you could possibly be
That's skills.
getting
You should
yourself
be
into.
directing him to
Yo!
that's him. He doesn't know what condoms are, I'm sure.
Yo, why you
But
got
please
it for me?
continue. I'm sorry. Please continue, Rose.
Please, please.
Yeah, so anyways, yeah, like I was saying, so all of those things, aside from like the high body count numbers, I mean, people also consider these things. So there's always that reason for people to be careful about. Although, like you said, I know people can lie. So there's really no certain way that you can know that, okay, this person, this is not, this is the number of people that you've actually slept with. Then, in terms of the whole money thing, uh, the truth of the matter is, just like I think everyone has said, like you can't really base your relationship off of money, because the truth of the matter is, as good as money is, financial situations change. I know I've said this in previous episodes before. So like if you go into a relationship whereby like your priority is money, if financial situation changes and like you are broke, or you and your partner are both broke, then what's going to happen? Like, are you just going to leave, and peradventure you leave, you get into another relationship, the same thing happens? Are you just going to keep leaving till, I don't know? So yeah, skills.
Yeah, I know. I've So you said it. So wait. If I say my body count, you say yours.
It's too late for that.
Oh, why is it too late? I thought it did not
Late
matter.
for that. No, it's too late. Like you thought about it and now you're going to drop some unnecessary lie. Something that everybody
Okay.
might think is actually correct just to hear
No,
my own
we're gonna bleep it out
opinion.
anyway. It's
I feel
just the
like
three of us.
you're gonna say that regardless, to be honest. I feel like we're gonna say that regardless.
Yeah, like I don't think we're ever gonna say it because deep down you're so you know it matters. Listen, it's just the three of us here on the Parrot Side. I edit the pod, so I was gonna bleep it out. But if you don't want to say it, then just say that. Just say that.
You
Just
know
say you
what?
don't
Okay,
want.
you say it. What's your body count?
What's yours?
Your body count, I swear.
Yeah,
My body count,
you.
yeah.
But you know how earlier you said that women lie and like put the number down. That's what you said. I'm just gonna for what you said.
Yeah, that's
That's
what
what
I
you said.
said.
So
But why do
you're
you think I
capping.
would lie?
I don't know. I don't know.
Because you assume that my body count is more B. You
I'm not
think you
assuming
think I'm not
anything. I'm
saying
just going off what
no, no,
you
because why do you think it's a
said.
lie? You've never met me before. Why do you
Ah,
think
to
my
be
body
honest,
count is
I would. I actually would have
You would
assumed it
think
was
it's
higher.
higher.
Yeah,
you'd
because
assume it was
people,
higher?
it's an assumption, yeah. But most people that carry this body counting on their head like that, right, normally
Hmm.
do have a higher body count and want it to be normalized. Either because
Oh,
they do
like
believe it should
okay,
be
like fuck
normalized,
50
or
men, so you
because they
should
don't
be
want the
okay.
stigma.
I get what you're saying, but no,
Yes,
I don't have a high
something like that. Yeah,
I don't have a high body count.
yeah, fair enough.
Okay, but it's not actually
Okay, okay, but
Okay,
regardless, even
what?
if it's that's still
it's
whatever. But like,
okay.
No, but why
why
did
is
you
it
lie the
so
first
like?
time?
Because me, I
Guy,
thought you
fuck
were
if she lied.
lying.
I don't care. Why is it such a big deal to you? Like, if because yours is not that high. It's not like oh yeah,
Oh
fucking
no,
50
it's not.
niggas. Like,
But that's the thing. Like, I think
It's
that's
final number.
that's a. I think that's a way that a lot of people think. Where like, if something isn't disturbing you, you shouldn't be bothered about it.
mhm.
Like, if it doesn't affect you, you
Eh,
shouldn't care. I don't think that way. Just because it doesn't
yeah, but
affect me, like, doesn't mean I shouldn't care. I think it's still fucked
okay,
up that
so
people do.
okay.
You know,
Have you
come on.
ever
You know
been
what it is?
shamed
Come on, let me answer.
for
You know
like a
what it is about
like that?
women, yeah. Women who put their
Uh-huh.
stamp of approval on things that they don't necessarily agree with to a certain extent, but they'll write so much for it. It's like, and that's the problem is now we can't even see the good women because the good women are standing too close to the hoes. You know what I'm saying? So
Skills.
it's like
What's good women? Define good women.
Do you
the
know the
ones
amount
that.
of times that you've even said hose? You're not a feminist. You just call hose
What do
randomly.
you
Hose, hose,
mean?
hose. The fuck?
What are you talking about?
Hands in the Christmas spirit.
You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, like I said, for a guy and a girl is different. You can get bodies tomorrow if you wanted. Certain man can't get one body in a year. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
not my
So
fault that men don't have game. That's not on me.
it's not about game. There's a whole
What
lot
is
of
it
things.
about?
Yeah, actually, it's not about
What is it
games,
It's
to be
not
about
about
then?
honest.
the game.
It's
It does.
about
You
the
can have
fact
the
that men will
best
sleep
game
with
ever.
Babes have
anything.
a greater pool, to be honest.
Easily.
Because
Easily.
why do you think women have a greater pool?
That's just how it is.
Because men are easy.
Bearman, yeah, Bearman are
Like you
thirsty
just
all the
said,
Because
time.
men
men
will
will fuck
sleep with
anything.
Bearman are
anything.
So,
yeah, because Bearman are thirsty because
yeah,
Bearman
man.
they don't get it. So when they do have it, they gonna go for it. Like I'm saying like that.
So
That's what it
basically
is.
men are cheap.
You, I
Yeah,
And they're
mean,
the
pretty
ones that
much.
should actually not be rated because like they're bare easy, not the actual women that have high body counts, because men are bare easy.
Yeah, but isn't the fact that you don't rate men why you don't care about our body counts to begin with?
she
I
evidently she
rate
does care.
men. I rate
No,
men.
but generally speaking, like if like the fact that women don't rate men when it comes to this is why they don't really care about the body count. But if men are
Maybe,
holding
yeah. That's
women to
true.
a higher standard, then we're gonna care, right?
Oh no, don't twist that up. It's not like you hold
It's
women
not
to a higher
twisting.
standard. It's just more of you've been trained and you've been brought up to see women or to see yourself as the prize and to see women for you. And when something is for you, you don't think that anybody else should touch it.
It's not different from what I said. You've just given the reason why we hold women to a higher standard,
Yeah.
not necessarily like
You don't hold
refer
women
to
to
women.
higher standard. It's not a higher standard. I don't think that's a higher
You don't think
standard.
men hold women to a higher standard than women hold men?
I think they do, but I don't think like it's a higher standard of like, oh, I
So
respect
I
you.
don't yeah.
It's
Yeah,
not
but I
high
never said
standard
it
of
was
oh,
because
I
of that.
respect you, or I think oh you're so important, or like you are what's the word I'm looking for? You are not as easy as you seem. Like it's not that. It's just more of how do I explain it? Nobody wants or men or like nobody, I would say nobody wants outfits that have been worn multiple times. And the only reason why you don't want it is because you think it's yours and it shouldn't have been given to everybody else. It's not from a place of higher standard, it's just from a place of thinking that that thing belongs to you.
But Bearman still
And
shop
that's
at
part of the
TK
reason.
Maxx though.
Yeah, it's part of the reason. But I also think a lot of men feel like women who they feel like sex means more to women than just sex. So this is something that's even skills going back
That
to
thing is
skills.
a
Like
lie. And I'm
skill,
sure you believe that, don't
skills
you?
have said this a few
You
episodes.
believe it. Like women have emotional sex. Like they can't just have sex. They have to
Yeah.
have
I
feelings with it.
said I said
And men
on
can just fuck
okay.
anything. They don't care. Right?
Yeah.
Well,
Basically
that's not
that's
what
what
I
he said.
said. That's not what I
That's what you
said.
That's what
said.
he said.
That's what you said.
That's not why. What do you mean? That's what I said. You weren't even
That's what you
here.
said. That's the type of person you
Skills,
are. I know the type of person
clarify your
you
point,
Why
are.
are
please.
you skydiving to conclusions, homegirl? Relax.
I'm not skydiving, but you know the problem. You're acting like I'm wrong, but I'm not. That's
Oh, you
actually who
are.
you are. So are they really conclusions or are they just facts?
They're not facts. What I said
Skills,
was,
clarify
I
your point,
said
please.
on average. I didn't say every single woman. I said on average. If you take an average number, I think girls are a bit more emotional with their sex. That's the conclusion of my point. I'm not saying every single woman. I'm just saying on average. Yeah, that's what I said. Yeah,
The fact that
yeah.
you believe is so fucked up. But okay, sure. No problem.
Hey yo, it's a madness. Let's wrap up the thing, fam. This is mad. We don't have time for full final thoughts, but Anu, please, since you're the guest, do you have any final thoughts?
Yes, I do. You need to
Okay.
work on yourself as a person,
Oh
skills.
my Jesus.
You do. You need to work on
So
yourself
that
as a
comes.
person.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah. Oh, and I would like to be on the podcast again. You guys are cool.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, it's
Hey, nice,
vibes,
nice, nice.
vibes. Obviously, this was fun.
I
I'm
actually like
still
skills all along.
well, yeah. Here's what I would say though. I mean, I'm still not very fond of you. I mean, this beef is still alive
Oh
for
no, I don't
sure.
like you. Don't
No
even
problem.
think I
That's
do.
fine.
I
I'm
don't.
not really fond of you either.
That's
However,
fine.
I will bleep out just so you know, Sha, your body, like that whole body count. I'm not gonna blow up your spot. You know what I'm saying? But just so you know, I still don't really fuck with you. But like, it's cool though.
Yeah.
Actually, real quick, were those the actual numbers? Like you can tell us now if you were being
Oh
Let me
honest
I'll
yeah,
here.
tell you.
those are the actual numbers. I
Okay.
counted it recently with
Okay.
my friend.
Hmm.
With your friend.
Alright.
But yeah,
Cool.
this was fun, guys. You guys are decent people, apart from you, skills.
Okay, jeez. See, I was gonna take that and ride with it, like, oh, okay, alright.
So
Well,
these two are if these two knew each other in real life, they'd be good friends.
I strongly doubt it. I have enough toxic male friends in my life. Nah, don't worry. I want to be your friend though, Kamal. You seem really nice.
Yo,
What about
let's wrap
Rose?
up the pod, fam. What's all this story? Yo, it's been your boys on the fucking Parrot Side podcast, man. Hey, y'all know what the fuck it is. Shout out to gang still. Rate us 5 stars on Spotify. You know the vibes. Anu, thanks for coming on. It's been
Thank you guys for
fun.
having me.
For sure,
Yeah.
bro. Hey, catch you guys on the next one, man. Peace.
Peace out.
Peace out.
Anu, greet. So you gotta
Oh,
greet.
sorry. Bye. Oh, I'm so sorry.